Welcome to the Module 10 video. This video will include all lessons learned in Module 10. It's going to be a bit longer video, but remember, as you learn the lessons in Module 10, you can continue to watch this video. You can pause the video at any time and rewatch it over and over and over again. In this video, we will be learning how to write and translate algebraic expressions by identifying the numbers, the variables, and the operations. When looking at these expressions, we can rewrite them. So let's look at the first one, a number minus 5. I can break this down and I can say a number can be represented by a variable, so a number. I can think of a variable n. A number minus 5. Minus is a keyword for subtraction, and then 5, we're just taking 5 from the number. So I can rewrite it as n minus 5. A number minus 5. Let's look at the second expression. 2 decreased by a number. So let's look at our keywords. Decreased. I know it's the opposite of increased. So decrease must be to take away, if increase means to add on. So already I know that this is going to be subtraction. By a number, I don't know what the number is, so that's going to be a variable, and I like to use the letter n for number. So I can rewrite this by saying 2 decreased by some number. So 2 is going to be decreased by a number. It can be rewritten as 2 minus n. Why don't you pause this video and try the rest on your own. Then press play and compare your answers with the answers on the video. Alrighty, let's compare your answers to the correct answers. A number plus 2 would be written as n plus 2. 4 more than a number is 4 plus n. 4 times a number, times means multiplication. And as you know, we stopped using the x as multiplication because it actually can be mistaken for the letter x. And we don't want to mistake that for a variable. So we can use a dot or a star or parentheses. So you could actually write it as 4 parentheses n. 2 times a number plus 3. This is a two-step expression. We have 2 times a number, 2 next to the variable n. When a number is next to the variable, it means multiplication. So 2 times a number, and then we're adding 3. Here are some more examples. Let's do the first one together. Write the algebraic expression to match the phrase. 12 less than x. This is the tricky one. When we see less than, a lot of times students just want to write 12 minus x. But less than is telling us that the 12 is less than x. So whatever x is, 12 is going to be taken from x. So the correct answer is really going to be x minus 12 because we're taking 12 from x. 12 less than x. Try the rest on your own, then press play to find the answers. Okay, compare your answers with the answers in front of you. I think question 4 is a little tricky. 12 more than the difference of x and y. So the difference of x and y, we're finding the difference between them and we use subtraction. Then we're adding 12 more. Notice how I use the parentheses to separate the difference of x and y with 12 more than. So we want to find the difference first, then we want to have 12 more than that. So that's why we use the parentheses to stay organized. So what do you think of this? Ricardo says that the expression y plus 4 is equivalent to the expression 1y plus 4. Is he correct? Well, we could substitute y with a number. Let's give y the number 2. So is 2 plus 4 which was y plus 4, is that the same as 1 times 2 plus 4? Well, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 plus 4 is also 6. So yes, they are equivalent. Remember, every time you see a variable alone, there's always a 1 in front of it, because you're merely saying there's one letter y in front of you. Which expression represents the phrase below? 8 less than the product of 6 and a number x. So I haven't given you the answers because I want you to think about this problem first. How would you write this? 8 less than the product of 6 and a number. Remember, when you see less than, it's going to come at the end of the expression. So let's find the product of 6 and a number x. So 6 times x. Remember, product means multiplication. Then we're going to take 8 less than that. So it's 6x minus 8. Now that I've thought about the expression on my own, let's check out the answers. 8 minus 6x? No. 6x minus 8? 6 plus x minus 8? Nope. And 8 minus 6 plus x? No. It is the answer choice B. Remember, you can actually read these. You can say that this is 8 minus 6 times x, or 6 times a number less than 8. That's not what we want. You can go through each one and read it, and you know it's not going to match. So the only one that matches is B. The next part of this video corresponds with lesson 10.2, where we are learning how to evaluate algebraic expressions by using substitution and the order of operations. So all you need to do when you're given an expression and when you're given what the variable is, you're just going to plug in. So b minus 7, when b is 16, you're going to replace b and put a 16. So 16 minus 7 is equivalent to, you got it, 9. Why don't you complete the rest and then we'll compare answers. Press pause, complete the rest, and then press play. Alrighty, check your answers. 8s when s is a half, 8 times a half, or 1/2 of 8 is 4. Question 3 you can actually disregard as it's incomplete. Question 4, if we're taking 2/10 of 1.6, we're left with 0.32. Remember your place value when multiplying 1.6 times 0.2, our decimal 1, 2 is going to be 2 places over in the answer. Now, why don't you try the following? Press pause, complete on your own, and then press play to see the answers. Alrighty, compare your answers to the following. The work for a times b minus c is right over here. The work for b times c plus 5 times a is right down here with an answer of 39. And then the a minus b plus c, that's a little tricky because b plus c is 10 and a is 3. So 3 minus 10 goes into negative numbers. Remember your negative number strategies. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to refer to it whenever you're struggling with Module 10.